I'm Nikki Ray, and I'm here to do a 3-card general reading with the Muse Tarot deck. This is one of Chris Ann's decks. One of her other decks that I love to use is the Light Seers deck, but it's spring and I always enjoy using the Muse Tarot deck during spring. So I'm going to do a 3-card tarot pull. It's a general tarot reading. So it's a general timeless reading, which means whenever you see this reading is when you're supposed to see it. So go ahead for me and take a deep breath. Get yourself centered a little bit. This is your time. I always say when you're getting a tarot reading, it's your time. Put everything else out of your head. Take a deep breath in and let that go. Let everything else go. We're going to call upon your guides, guardians, angels, and ancestors to be with you now. You're making this time to hear the messages. You're putting that time aside so that you can hear the messages that you need to hear. I'm going to pull 3 cards and ask you to focus on the cards and decide which card is the card you're meant to see this week, and that is your message. So again, it's a timeless reading, which means when you see this and hear the message, that's when you're meant to see it. So let's go. And I'm not going to read reversals for this because this deck does not read in reverse. Okay. So I'm going to put the cards out and let you focus on them for a minute, and then I will do the reading. Okay. All right, here we go. If you chose this card, which has the green fluorite on it, it's beautiful. You chose the Ace of Materials. This is a great card for new beginnings, new business beginnings. Are you starting a new partnership in business? Do you have new business ideas that you're floating through your head right now? This would be a wonderful time to go ahead and work on those. If you chose the middle card, you chose 6 of Voices. This is 6 of Wands. This suggests travel. Are you taking a weekend trip? Or you might be in transition in your career. This is travel or transition. When it speaks of travel, it means short trips, like a weekend trip. You might be going 3 hours away. You might be taking a short trip like that. Transition could be transitioning career, just maybe a retirement, or even something so much as promotion. You're leaving one position in your office and going to another. If you chose the last card, which was the Rose Quartz card, you chose the 3 of Materials, which is about working together and working hard at what you're doing, knowing that you're not quite where you need to be yet, but you're putting your work in. You're putting your hours in so that you'll get there eventually. Okay, so you're still at the point of having to put your time in. This card reminds me of it's time to make the donuts. You still got to do it. You're still working towards it, but things are happening, and they're happening for the good. Now, when I was pulling the cards, there was one card that kind of stuck out, and I felt like it was an emphasis card. And this was the 10 of Emotions, which is the 10 of Cups. 10 of Emotions is a card of happiness, great happiness, family events, celebrations. So that was kind of our emphasis card for the week or for this reading. And so I want you to focus this week on those happy times. Kind of put the negative stuff away when you're in those moments with your family, and try and focus on the happiness that's going on. I know that's hard sometimes when we have so much going on, and sometimes there's those petty things that you just want to focus on, but try and focus on the happiness this week. And that's my message for you. Bright blessings to you all. Lots of love. Take care. Wait, before you go, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you leave me a comment if you enjoyed this video. And now, bright blessings. Have a wonderful week all. Lots of love. Take care.